Ever wonder why some people making $200K a year still live paycheck to paycheck, while someone making $45K quietly builds wealth and retires early? It's not magic. It's not luck. It's usually 7 everyday things you're wasting money on, without even realizing it. And here's the kicker. If you simply stop spending money on these exact things, you could see your financial life change in months, not years. This isn't theory. It's exactly what thousands of financially free people do differently, and what most broke people refuse to change. So let's break down the 7 silent wealth killers that are keeping you poor, and how to stop them for good. Number 1. Chasing the latest tech. Phones, laptops, and smart gadgets. Let's be honest, that shiny new phone isn't making your life better. It's just making someone else richer. Each year, Americans spend over $74 billion on consumer electronics. A massive chunk of that is just chasing the next iPhone, the next smart gadget, the next smartwatch that gives you slightly better sleep tracking. Here's the truth the rich already know. Most tech is overmarketed and underutilized. A 3-year-old phone can still do 95% of what the new one does. Ask yourself, when was the last time your life truly changed because of a new phone? Did that new $1,400 MacBook actually make you more money, or just feel cooler in the coffee shop? Wealthy people upgrade when it makes sense for their productivity or income, not when a new commercial drops. Think about this. If you delay your phone upgrade by just 1 year and invest the $1,200 you would have spent into an S&P 500 ETF, in 20 years, that's worth over $5,000. Now, imagine doing that with every tech upgrade for the next decade. That's tens of thousands of dollars for your future. So the next time you feel the urge to upgrade, ask this instead. Will this purchase make me money, or just drain it? Number 2. Oversized homes with oversized mortgages. Home ownership is great, but overspending on a home? That's one of the fastest ways to stay broke. The average new single-family home in the US now costs over $430,000. But the average American family has shrunk. We've got fewer people living in bigger houses and way more debt. What does that mean? It means people are paying $3,000 plus a month on a mortgage, spending thousands a year on property tax, maintenance, insurance, furnishing rooms they rarely even enter, heating, cooling, and cleaning space they don't use. Here's what wealthy people understand. Square footage doesn't equal success. Net worth does. Warren Buffett still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Why? Because the house was functional. It met his needs. The rest of his money went to assets, not drywall. Want financial freedom faster? Buy less house than you can afford. Live in a home that suits your lifestyle, not your ego. Use the savings to pay off debt, max out your 401k, invest in a rental property, build a 6-month emergency fund. Remember, a house should be a foundation, not a financial anchor. Number 3. Designer brands and luxury labels for image. Let's be real, that Gucci belt isn't fooling anyone. We live in a culture that screams, look rich. But the reality is, people who actually are rich don't need to advertise it. Here's a fact. According to Thomas Stanley's The Millionaire Next Door, most US millionaires wear non-designer clothes, drive used cars, and shop at regular stores. Why? Because they value freedom over flash. When you buy $800 shoes or a $2,000 handbag just to feel important, you're not investing in quality. You're investing in someone else's brand. The average American spends nearly $1,500 a year on clothing, and much of that is driven by trends, validation, or fear of looking cheap. But here's the thing, no one cares what brand you're wearing. They care how you carry yourself, how you communicate, and what kind of life you've actually built. So instead of flexing a logo, flex financial discipline. That's the real status symbol. Number 4. New cars, especially with financing. This is where people crash their wealth, literally and financially. Here's the deal. The moment you drive a brand new car off the lot, it loses 10 to 20% of its value. Within 5 years, it's down 60%. And yet, the average car payment in America is now over $738 a month. That's nearly $9,000 a year, gone. Let's not even count insurance, fuel, maintenance, and taxes. So why do people buy new cars they can't afford? Because it feels like a reward, because of peer pressure, because it's what successful people do. But again, truly successful people don't burn cash on depreciation. They often buy used, reliable vehicles and drive them for years. If your car payment is more than your investment contributions, you're driving in the wrong direction. A simple shift, buying used, paying cash, or leasing smartly, can save you tens of thousands over a decade. That's the price of financial peace. Number 5, constant entertainment, trips and nights out. Let's talk lifestyle creep, the silent wealth killer. At first, it's harmless. A dinner here, a concert there, a last-minute weekend getaway. But then it becomes weekly Uber rides, VIP club tickets, streaming subscriptions you don't even watch, daily orders from DoorDash or Uber Eats. And let's not forget, 5 different streaming services, just in case. Before you know it, you're spending $500 to $1,000 a month, just to feel good. Here's a better question. Would you rather have a few fun nights this year, or financial freedom for life? Wealthy people still have fun, but they plan it. They set budgets for experiences, book things in advance, and look for value over hype. If you're always broke at the end of the month, it's not your job, it's your habits. Set boundaries, plan ahead, delay some gratification now to enjoy unlimited options later. Number 6, takeout, lattes and everyday convenience traps. We've heard it a million times, stop buying lattes. And honestly, the cliche exists because it's true. The average American spends over $3,600 per year eating out. That's nearly $300 a month, often for food you could make at home for 1/3 the cost. And it's not just meals, $7 coffee shop visits, $18 delivery fees, $50 in tips and app charges, $100 in groceries that go bad because you ate out anyway. It's death by 1,000 swipes. Wealthy people cook at home, brew their own coffee, and prep meals in batches. Not because they're stingy, but because they understand something crucial. Every dollar has a job, and if you let it run wild chasing convenience, you lose control over your future. Want a life upgrade? Cook 5 extra meals at home this week. Brew your coffee, pack lunch twice. That's easily $100 to $150 saved, money that could go straight into your freedom fund. Number 7, cheap impulse buys that add no value. You know the type. $9 home decor from Amazon, $20 gadgets that promise convenience but break in weeks, seasonal knickknacks from Target, impulse Amazon orders at midnight. They feel small in the moment, but here's the catch. Small, frequent, meaningless purchases add up faster than major ones. This is what we call emotional spending, and it's a financial cancer. These purchases clutter your home, distract your focus, drain your bank account, and worst of all, bring no long-term value. Wealthy people are often minimalists by nature. They only buy what solves a problem, saves time, or creates long-term joy. Before you swipe your card, ask yourself, will this bring value a month from now, or just dopamine for 5 minutes? If the answer is the latter, skip it, and put that money toward a goal that actually matters. Final message, shift from consumption to construction. This isn't about deprivation, it's about redirection. Each of these 7 spending traps is a mindset issue. The goal isn't to cut back just for the sake of saving. It's to build a financial engine that buys back your time, your peace, and your power. Start small. Change one habit this week. Track your wins. Watch your bank balance stop gasping for air. In a year, you'll look back and not miss a single thing you gave up. If you're ready to get rich by spending smarter, smash that like button. Comment "I'm done wasting money" below to join the challenge. And don't forget to subscribe, because our next video breaks down how to actually invest the money you're now saving. This is your year. Let's build something real.